open brackets, closed brackets, open, therefore I... And this is shrinkage. Great to meet you, comma, full stop, comma, shrinkage! Dot, 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 dot. I will need safety glasses because I'll be using chemicals such as pickle mixes and tanning liquors. Be sure to use a bottle of stop rot, hot glue gun, calking gun, fish skinning knife and scraper, large plastic buckets, small plastic buckets, large plastic tubs with lids. I found an injured jackdaw on the roadside with a broken left leg. I've been doing all the research. It rested on some cotton wool all night.
Finally, an apicoectomy may be needed if the root canal treatment has failed and the root tip has become reinfected. Super hard sharpening stone, composition sharpening stone, cylindrical sharpening stone, dual grit sharpening stone coarse, surgical milk. From above, from outside. Just give me a minute. More importantly, a weakened cusp often leads to a fracture, which could be removed. Are you ready? Okay. Open, close. I was saying to Vernon, I said, Vernon! An text that knows about shrinkage. Swill.
I soak it in denatured alcohol for about 5 or 10 minutes. This will draw out any moisture and poison any meat that might be missed. Go back to the nasal cavity and try to get more out with tweezers. This is a Chinese ferret badger.
In walk, not only Benjamin, but Benjamin and Pam. Crown and collar scissors, crown spreader Allen key, bite stick square tip, tweezers. In order to innovate to eliminate nicely packaged scaffolding that is flatly known as the new brilliant. Crown and collar scissors, the new brilliant. An text that knows the new brilliant. Pam, the new brilliant. Since I... instrument lubricant. No, you first.
Open brackets, closed brackets, full stop, comma, mannequin mount, specimen freeze dry, mannequin mount, specimen freeze dry, mannequin mount, specimen freeze dry. Be careful not to knock it out of shape. This is a Chinese ferret badger. Dig out where the eyes go.
Open bracket, swell, comma, swell, clean, bite stick, square tip, when a situation of a... the new brilliant. A self-cleaning parallel text. Text. Dual grit. Hey, you remember the canapé party? Now, where was I? Ah, yes, the canapé party. C-A-N-A-P-A, so I said Thomas, and he said, my son's called Thomas too. And I said to him, why would you number your son? Sanitized, open bracket, porcelain veneers are a conservative approach to changing compared to crowns.
10. I sometimes look at the veins in a hand and I think how similar they are to the veins in a leaf and the veins in a tree on the roots and how rivers are kind of like veins as well, the blood moving around the earth, and then there's also the kind of micronobial network of rhizomatic mushroom connection veins, and then there's the veins of other things connecting to the thoughts of other people, and I think how beautiful it is if you look at the skin up to the light that you can see veins through it.
And then you've got everything lined up absolutely perfectly. All of the shiny tools, very, very perfect. Everyone has a very specific purpose, and you shine it with, each one has a different chemical that you shine that one with. Well, not really. I mean, there's some general chemicals as well, but it feels like that. It feels like everything has purpose. And 10, 9.
Did you know that babies are born without knees? And they grow over time, and I think that's so strange and beautiful and fragile, and maybe you don't even need knees to...
And then when you get everything there, and then it's not quite in line.
I wonder if maybe when the windows in my house could just be replaced with wood, and then it would be...
There's some very nice stars in the night sky.
I know that there are many things I don't want to see.
Walking out in the middle of the forest.
And I want to put my feet in insoles, and then maybe they'll...
And then you're standing in the middle of the room, and you've got something very important to say, and that's the reason why you thought you were supposed to be there in the first place, and you they asked you in advance, they told you what they wanted you to say, and they wanted you there as a specialist in your field, and you felt really honored and distinguished to be there, and then everyone actually ends up getting drunk and just wants to... 10, 9, 8...
Oh, and I wonder if maybe everything is all about my insoles anyway.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yes, and I like to have a large pillar in the doorway of my house.
Oh dear, and then I wondered if one of my socks was just a bit too hot after all, and that was why it was so hot under there. Woolly ones that...
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When a situation of a lack of experience occurs when time is needed to see more? No. When needing to see the world is the concurrent situation, when it is needed, when the situation is no, when being somewhere else is of importance. No, the time comes when an excursion is necessary. It is advisable, for example, to see the whole world when it is needed, when the situation is if seeing the whole world is needed, it is advisable to see it from above. At a safe distance. It is advisable to ascend to air.
Go to the moon.
Nuff.
Go to the moon. Go to the moon.
Of...
Go to the moon.
And...
Go to the moon.
Extend to view the entire planet. It is advisable to rise, and if it is advisable to
go to the moon.
At a safe distance. It is advisable to, it is standard to, it is standardized to, it is advice. When going to the moon, remember to be equipped. Remember to assemble an adequate travel package. Remember to ascend correctly into the atmosphere. Remember to be risk averse. Remember
Go
to
the moon.
Be ready.
be ready.
Be ready. Be ready.
Go
Okay.
to the
Okay.
moon.
Yeah, ready?
Ready.
Ready. Be capable of maneuvering from From inside the pressure vessel maneuvering in space, maneuvering adventures in space, maneuvering in orbit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Highly reliable, it's undeniable, most indescribable. Adventures in space. A design drawing of a two-man Mercury. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Continue burning the engine until an